Namaste. In today's session, we are going to learn about yoga for body toning or body toning yoga. What is toning? Toning means while we shaping up the muscles or while we tightening up the muscles. So that's called toning. So we will do some yoga postures which gonna help us in a toning of the muscles or help us to make the entire muscles in shape. So let's get started. So let's do some yoga, standing yoga postures. Then we will do some sitting yoga postures which will help us in a body toning. So let's start with our first asana. First we are going to do the skandasana, or we called it side lunge pose. For that, the side lunge pose or the skandasana is one of the yoga posture which will really helpful to tone the entire leg muscles. At same time, this is a yoga posture which tone the entire thigh muscles, make the calf muscles in shape. So the toning means, as I told you, to make the muscles in shape and tighten up them. So let's perform the first asana, skandasana or side lunge pose. For that, simply wide your legs and make a comfortable gap between your legs. This should be or perfect distance or comfortable distance between your both legs. Now simply interlace your fingers with each other and turn your palms outward just like that. Now from here what you need to do, you need to align your both heels and toes in one line. They should parallel, but while you moving your body down, that time you need to turn your opposite or a straight feet toes outside. So let's do it. You're going to perform the same yoga posture for 6 times. That means 3 times with each side. So interlace your fingers, palm pointing outside. You'll tighten your lock as much as you can. Exhale, bend your right leg knee and try to sit down with the right side. While you're sitting down, then try to tuck your toes inside. Exhale, start taking pressure on your thigh and sit down. This should be the position. If you want to sit down or if you feeling comfortable to get up, so it's up to you. If you want to sit, you can, or if you want to make your body and hips in activation mode, then you can stay here. Then come up to the standing position, turn your toes outside, exhale, sit down to the opposite side. Inhale, lift your body up, move your body to the side, toes in, these feet toes pointing inside. If you feeling comfortable in sitting position, then you can do. Sometimes what happen, it's getting quite hard for us to do without support. So you can do with the support also. Fix your fingers or fix your palms just on the floor, just in between your body or at the center side of your body. Let's do it. Inhale up, switch your side. These toes pointing inside and sit down to the mat. Come on, let's do 3 more times. Inhale, keep taking support from the front side. Inhale, lift your body up. Exhale, go down to the side. Come on, let's do the last and final time. Inhale, lift your body up. Let's do the proper toning of the legs. Exhale, move your body to the opposite side to the skandasana or to the side lunge pose. Inhale up to the center and gently come back. Feet together. As we done the skandasana or side lunge pose, this is the excellent yoga posture to tone the entire leg muscles. Let's move ahead now. Let's move to the next asana, but this is only the standing posture. Now we will do some yoga asana or yoga postures which we are going to perform in sitting position or in some dynamic position on the mat. So simply sit down on your mat. Let's do some yoga postures in sitting position. So first we are going to do the kumbhakasana or falakasana. We called it a plank pose also. Plank pose is one of the pose which will help us in a body toning. This is the excellent pose to tone the entire belly muscles, tone the entire abdominal walls. At the same time, help us in a toning of glutes, thighs. This is the pose which will help us to tone the entire arms also. So let's perform this pose and let's do the proper body toning with this falakasana or with this simple plank pose. Go back side of your mat and let's do this posture for a body toning. So be here in sitting position. So you can sit it in Vajrasana or simply fold your legs and sit it like that, or you can start with this simple tabletop position. So that should be a shoulder width gap between your hands, or your feet should together from back. This should be the position. You can start with the tabletop position. Now gently tuck your toes inside. Inhale, lift your body up to the Phalakasana or to the plank pose. But no need to arch your back. Sometimes I saw many of people, they're doing the posture like that. Here you're not doing body toning, you're only hurting your back. Your core should be tight. Try to lift your body up, align your body, and try to take pressure on your core, on your abdominal walls. Stay here for 5 breaths. Keep holding, tighten up your core. Knees down, tabletop, we will do 2 more times, come on. Keep tucking your toes inside all time. Inhale, come to the plank pose and try to hold according to your capacity of your body. Come up, hold the posture, Phalakasana, Kumbhakasana, or we can start with the simple plank pose for the body toning. It will help you to tone the arms, your core. Try to tighten up your core. Try to engage your glutes, that means your hip muscles, while you're holding a posture. Exhale down. Let's do last and final time. Try with me. Fingers should be on activation mode. If you collapse your fingers, it's quite hard for you to hold the posture, because while you opening up the finger, it's provide the proper space and you easily can balance out your body in this position. Now lift your knees up and hold the posture. Tighten up your core. Shift your body weight slightly forward. Stay here. Line your shoulder, elbow and wrist in one line. Try to engage your core muscles, your abdominal walls. Tighten up your thighs and try to shift your body weight quite forward towards your arms. Exhale down. As while you're doing this pose, you can feel the fire up around your core, because this is the excellent posture to do the proper toning of the belly or to the sides, even tones the glutes and thighs also. If you want to work upon your arm toning, then this pose is an excellent posture for toning up the arms also. So as we done the Phalakasana or a plank pose, which are an excellent pose for a body toning, now let's move ahead. Next we are going to do the Vasisthasana, or we can call it a simple side plank pose. Side plank pose is one of the posture which is the excellent posture for a body toning. It helps us to activate the obliques. That means this is the central abdominal walls. It helps us to activate the side abdominal walls. Here the obliques exist, the muscles exist. Here the Vasisthasana help us to tone the entire sides, make the entire belly in shape, help us to strengthen the entire glute muscles, strengthen the thigh muscles. It activates the entire calf muscles also. The most important, it's work upon to strengthening or to the tightening up the entire arms, tone the entire arms. So let's perform this asana. For that, you need to go at the right side of your mat and open your legs to the left side of your mat. Let's perform. So open your fingers, and your fingers should be on activation mode while you performing this yoga posture or yogasana, because it's provide the proper space and help us in a balancing of the body also. So fingers should be on activation mode. Find out the proper surface on your mat. Now from here, what you need to do? You need to open up your leg, straight your leg one by the side, align your shoulder and rest in one line. If you are not able to stable your body, then fix your feet or legs like that. Fix your opposite hand here on your waist. Stay here. Try to tighten up your core. Try to tighten up your sides. Tighten your thighs and try to squeeze your butts from the back. Stay here. Fingers on activation mode. Then gently release and bend your knees and sit down. Let's do 2 more times. Inhale, lift your body up. Come to the Vasisthasana. Inhale, come up. Body should be on activation mode. Hold the posture. Align your body. Exhale, bend your knees and rest here for a while. Not much, but quite. Let's do the last and final time. Inhale, go up to the Vasishthasana, a side plank pose. Inhale up, hold the posture, stay here for a while according to your strength. If you're feeling comfortable for 5 or for 10 breaths, then you can hold. Exhale, release and come back. Let's do it with the other side. Okay, so we are going to perform the 3 times with the opposite side or with the left side. Let's tone the entire left side of the body also. So your palm should be here on the mat, fingers should be on activation mode. Open your legs. You can keep your legs or you can keep your feet together or you can widen them. You can make a little distance for a balance also. So it's up to you. So finger on activation mode, align your body. Now you can tuck your feet or tuck your toes inside. You can do it like that or you can place your feet like that. Stay here for 5 breaths. 5. Keep breathing. Counts means breathing. Try to breathe. 5 breaths. Hold here. And after 5 breaths, release the posture. Let's do 2 more times, then we will done. But the most important thing, try to align your shoulder and elbow and wrist should be in one line while you're doing Vasishthasana. Let's do 2 more times according to your strength and capacity. Inhale, lift your body up to the Vasishthasana, hand here by the side. Hold the posture. Come on, do the proper toning of your body. Exhale, simply down. Let's do last and final time. Inhale, lift your body up. Hold the posture. Open up your chest, lengthen your spine, align your body in one line. Exhale, simply down. And come back. Cross your legs. You can do this yoga posture 4 to 5 times with each side or try to increase the holding time in Vasishthasana or in side plank pose. These are the excellent yoga posture for a body toning. If you want to tone up your muscles, then these asanas would work as excellent yoga postures. Now, let's move ahead to the next asana. Next, we are going to do the dolphin pose. Dolphin pose will help us to tone the entire arms. At the same time, it helps us to strengthen the entire back, increase the flexibility of back and also help us to activate the entire leg muscles, give the proper deep stretching to our hamstrings also. So, let's tone up the entire upper side of your body with this simple dolphin posture. So, let's do this. For that, simply your palms, your fingers should be on activation mode. Touch your elbows down here, just front of your mat. Now what you need to do, your position should be this. Tuck your toes inside, your head down and send the good supply of blood to your head. Gently raise your knees up and stay here for 5 breaths in dolphin pose. Lift your knees up, stay here. You no need to press the heels down. Simply stay and shift your body weight quite back. If you're feeling comfortable to press the heels down, then you can. If you're feeling too much pressure, then you can stay here or even you can bend the knee. But try to press your upper body back. Fingers should be on activation mode. 5 deep breathing. Gently knees down and come back. If you can hold dolphin pose for 10 to 15 breaths or you can hold this yoga posture for 30 to 35 seconds, then it would be excellent because this is an excellent yoga posture, amazing yoga posture to tone up the entire arms, strengthen the muscles. At the same time, make the entire arms like your biceps, triceps, your delt muscles, strengthen the shoulder joints, strengthen the elbows. So it's an excellent posture to strengthening or to tone up the entire upper portion of the body. So let's move ahead to the next asana. Next we are going to do the Chaturanga. Chaturanga is an excellent yoga posture or amazing yoga posture for a body toning. It will help us to tone the almost all of our body. It helps us to tone the entire core muscles, do the proper activation of back muscles, strengthen the back muscles, give the proper toning to the hip muscles, give the proper toning to the thighs, calves, and help us to tone the entire arm. So, this single posture is an excellent posture to give the proper toning to the entire body. So, let's perform this yoga posture. And we are going to do this posture from down dog and then to the Chaturanga. So, let's do it. For that, your fingers should be on activation mode. Activate your fingers. Now, gently tuck your toes inside and come to the downward facing dog, or you can stay here at the Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, try to bend your elbows and your elbows completely touching by the side of your chest. Exhale, come down to the Chaturanga. This is called Chaturanga. It's getting difficult. You can hold the posture like that also. And gently lean your body down. Inhale up and come back to the same down dog. Main you have to hold at the Chaturanga. Inhale, come to the plank. Exhale, let's do the Chaturanga. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Exhale, down. Stay here. You can take support. Flatten your feet. Then gently body down. Again, take support and come up. Let's do the last and final time. Be here at the down dog. Inhale, come to the plank. To the Vasishthasana. Now from here, exhale, go down to the Chaturanga. You can stay here or you can take support also. Exhale, down. Inhale, come up. Gently come back. And it's completely up to you if you want to perform this yoga posture or yogasana for 10 to 15 times, then it works amazingly to tone up the entire body, because while you're moving your body down, you need to engage your core muscles. You need to engage your back muscles. You need to engage your hip muscles, your thigh muscles, and you need to tighten up the entire body while you're pushing your body down. So this is an excellent posture for a body toning. So let's do the next yoga posture. Next we are going to do the boat pose or Navasana. Navasana is one of the posture which will help us in a body toning, and this is the body toning yogasana or yoga posture. It will help us to give the proper toning to the entire core muscles. It will help us to strengthen the entire back muscles. So at the same time, this is the amazing yoga posture to tone the thighs also, because while we giving the proper pressure to the core, then we need to engage the thigh muscles. So if you want to tone your core, if you want to tone your thighs, then it would be excellent posture. So let's do it. Simply sit down. Make your heels quite far from your body, and we will do the two variations of boat pose. So first, let's do the easy variation of Navasana or boat pose. Now what do you need to do? You need to press your upper body slightly back. Open your fingers should be on activation mode. One by one, lift your legs up, stretch your toes outside, move your body slightly back. Your core should be on activation mode while you're holding a posture. It will help you to tone the entire core area. Stay here, do the proper toning of your belly, do the proper toning of your sides or even the back area. Exhale down. Let's do 3 more times. Come up, come to the final position with the inhalation. While you're holding to the asana, you need to do the simple breathing or a normal breathing. Stay here, body quite far. I can feel my core. Exhale, come back. 2 more times. Just keep your spine straight. Exhale back. Inhale and hold the posture with the normal breathing. Stay here. Try to maintain the proper distance between your belly and thighs. Do not touch them or don't make them too much closer, quite far. Exhale now. Let's do last and final time. Lift your legs up. Stay here at the half boat pose or Ardha Navasana. Your knees should be quite far from your chest. I can feel my core, and that should be a proper engagement of your core. Exhale, come back. Let's try the final posture. In a final posture, we are going to feel entire core area. We're going to feel proper tightening, or we need to tighten up the entire core muscles while you holding this simple Navasana pose, or the final position of Naukasana. So let's do this pose. Your toes on the ground. Let's do the boat pose. Press your body back, and your head and your toes should be in one line while you holding up the posture. Exhale, go back, lift your legs up. Stay here, hands here by the side. Stay here at the Navasana, and let's do the proper body toning with this Navasana. Exhale, come down. 3 more times, you all can do it. Lift and raise your leg up, come to the Navasana. Align your body, hand should be here. If you are a beginner, you can give support also. But stay here and try to tighten up your entire core area. Exhale, come back. 2 more times. Back, lift your legs up. Normal breathing, or may you getting a short breath. And come back with the exhalation. Last and final time. Inhale, lift your legs up, body back. Hold the posture. Tighten your thighs, tighten your core, hold the posture. And gently come back. You can take break after each posture, as you can do the half or a full Naukasana or Navasana posture or boat pose to give the proper toning to the entire abdominal walls. Or also, this asana is one of the yoga posture which will help us to give the proper strengthening to the back, thighs, and give the proper stretching to the entire hamstring also. So now from here, let's move ahead to the next asana. So now we are going to do the Cobra pose. Cobra pose is an excellent yoga posture, or an amazing yoga posture to tone up the entire arms. If you want to tone your arms, then if we do the repetitions of Cobra pose or a Bhujangasana, it will really help us to tone up the entire chest muscles, tone the upper back muscles, give the proper toning to the arms, also help us to give the proper flexibility to the back and strengthen the entire buttock. So we can set the proper glute muscles or hip area also with a single uplifted Cobra pose. So let's do it. Simply come to the belly lying position. So come to the belly lying position first. Lie down on your mat, belly should be down. Now, if you are a beginner and it's getting quite, even you want to tone your body, it's completely easy. So, if you are a beginner, you can wide your legs from the back, okay? And then we will do the advanced one. Open your fingers, and your fingers should be on activation mode. Now, touch your elbows completely by the side of your thoracic. Now, from here, press your shoulder blades back. Try to give the proper stretching to your front chest area, to the pectoral muscle. Okay, inhale, lift your chin and then your chest up, and try to do the proper engagement of your biceps, triceps, and try to give the pressure, or try to take the pressure on your shoulders, light pressure on your back. Try to divide the pressure with the back, hands, or with the elbows. So let's do it. We are going to do this yoga posture for 5 times. Inhale, lift up and come to the Cobra. Inhale up. Come on, keep taking pressure on your hands, not only on your back. Let's do the, come on, stretch your shoulder blades back, press your shoulders back, and do the proper retraction of your shoulders from the back. Make your scapula plates, your shoulders quite closer from the back. Exhale, touch your forehead down. Inhale up. Stay here. I can feel my arms. Exhale, slightly go down, touch your forehead down. Inhale, lift your body up. Stay here at the Cobra pose. Exhale, go down. It's up to you. If you're not feeling comfortable to lift till here, you can stay here at the lower one also. Exhale down. Let's do 3 more times. Inhale up. Stay here, feel your arms. Exhale gently down. You can touch the chin or forehead down. It's up to you. 2 more times. Inhale up, lift your body up. Stay here, hold the posture. Exhale down. Last and final time. Let's do the proper toning to the entire arms and chest area. Inhale, lift your body up. Come to the Cobra or to the Bhujangasana. Stay here, tighten up your buttocks, tighten up your hips, your back, your arms. Exhale down. If you feeling exertion, then relax your hands here by the side. We will do a quite advanced one. So your feet together from back. If you're not feeling comfortable with the feet together, then you can do with a wider leg. It's completely up to you. Okay. After, when you feeling fine with your arms, then fix your hands here by the side of your or under your shoulders. Feet together, ankles together, knees together, or even your thighs together. Try to tighten up your thighs. Try to tighten up your hip area. Inhale, lift your body up to the cobra, and let's do 5 more times a quite advanced one. Inhale up. Exhale, go down. Inhale up. Exhale gently down. Inhale, lift your body up. Exhale down. Come on, come on. Inhale, lift your body up. Exhale simply down. Let's do a few more times, then it's done. You can do 5 to 7 times. It's completely up to you. Inhale, lift your body up. Exhale, gently body down. And take support and come back. After repetitions of Cobra pose or Bhujangasana, you can feel your entire arms. If you want to tone your arms, nothing can be good than this, because it's easy. At the same time, it's a really very excellent yoga posture for a arm toning or for a chest toning also. So let's move ahead to the next asana. Next we are going to do the bridge pose or Setu Bandhasana. Setu Bandhasana will help us to give the proper toning to the hip area. If you want to make your glutes, if you want to tone your hip area, if you want to tone your entire belly area, if you want to give the proper toning to your back, if you want to strengthen your back, then the bridge pose will really help us to give the toning to the entire buttocks, thighs and back also. So let's do it. For that, we will do the 2 variations of Setu Bandhasana. The first, we will work upon the entire hip area, thigh and back area, and with the second one, we will do or we will make it a quite advanced for a proper activation of calf area. So we will do the proper calf toning also with a bridge pose. So for that, simply lie down on your mat, or that should be a smile lying position or back lying position. So simply lie down, your back should be completely touching or resting on the mat. Now, fix your both hands here by the side of your hips. Your fingers should be on activation mode. Make the hip width gap between your both legs and your toes firmly on the ground. Now, let's do the first variation. In a first variation, you need to tighten up your hips while you're lifting your central body up, or while you're lifting your hips up in a Setu Bandhasana or bridge pose. You need to engage your belly muscles, your thigh muscles, your back muscles. You're going to feel the stretching to the front area, and you're going to feel the proper contraction to the hips and back area. Let's do this, and let's do the turning of buttocks. Let's do the turning of back. Inhale, lift your body up, and that should be a comfortable gap between your hips or between your heels. Inhale up, adjust your shoulders, stay here, exhale down. Inhale, lift your body up, hold the posture. Try to tighten your butts, try to tighten your hip muscles if possible for you. Exhale down. Let's do 3 more times. Come on, inhale, lift your body up to the Setu Bandhasana and do the proper engagement of your hip area. Exhale down. Inhale, lift your body up. Exhale down. Last and final time, I can feel my hips. While you're doing this Setu Bandhasana, it's give the amazing toning to your hips. Inhale, lift your body up. Stay here according to your strength. If you can hold here for 5 to 10 breaths, it would be excellent. Exhale simply down. As we discussed, we will work upon the calf muscles also. So, we will do the same Setu Bandhasana, or you need to lift the body up, then we will do the heel raises. We will lift the heels up and heels down, but we are maintaining the body up. We will maintain the central body up in air to the Setu Bandhasana, or to the bridge pose. So, let's do the proper toning to the hip, including the calf muscles. So, hand should be here by the side. Now gently lift your hips up in air and let's do the proper activation of calf muscles. Inhale up. Adjust your shoulders. Now you need to raise your heels up and down 10 times. Breathing should be normal. May you getting a short breath, or you can interlace the fingers if you feeling comfortable. So raise your heels up and then heels down. Adjust your legs. Heels up and then heels down. Heels up and then down. If you can do with the breathing, it would be excellent. Inhale up, exhale down. Or you can give the support to your back also to the Setu Bandhasana. Raise the heels up and heels down. After 10 to 15 times, gently come down to your mat. If you're feeling discomfort to your back, then you can hug your legs at the end and do the counter pose for a back relaxation. Now let's do the last and final yoga posture. Now we are going to do the Ardha Halasana. Ardha Halasana is one of the posture which will help us to tone the entire core area, help us to give the proper toning to the side muscles also. So let's do this yoga posture. Fix your hands here by the side of your waist, lift your leg one by one up, stretch your toes inside. Your calf should be on activation mode, engage your thighs, engage your core area and stay here, hold the posture. Inhale your breath inside, exhale breath out. There should be no gap under your back while you holding this yoga posture. Now bend your knees. Let's do last and final time. In your legs up. Stay here. If you can hold this yoga posture for 13 seconds to 1 minute, then there will help us to give the proper toning to the entire core area. Stay here. Don't move your legs outward. Keep pointing or keep pressing your legs 90 degree. Try to draw proper shape. Your hips, knees, ankles should be in one line. Keep stretching your toes inside. If you are a beginner, then you can do the same yoga posture with a wall support. Gently bend your knees and come back. Take left turn. As we done the Skandasana in standing position, we done the lots of yoga postures. As we done the Kumbhakasana, Kumbhakasana means a plank pose or a Phalakasana. We done the boat pose for a proper core toning. We done the bridge pose, Ardha Halasana, Vasisthasana, or we done the Bhujangasana, or we can say that Cobra pose. All these yoga posture are amazing yoga posture for a body toning. If you want to tone your body with asanas, then nothing can be good than this. Practice all these asanas. On this note, my name is Bholi Parihar and you are learning with Siddhi Yoga. Don't forget to share your experience with me after practicing all these asanas. Till then, namaste.